We're talking happiness today and 3 things you need to know. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, and welcome to Fun to Know with Carol. If this is your first video here, I'm Carol Chenot and I'm happy to welcome you. Thank you if you're a returning viewer, as always. Today we're going to talk some about happiness, and if you are expecting that this is going to be 3 quick things you need to do and then you will be happy for the rest of your life, it's not that video, okay? So just be prepared for that. But I think these are 3 things that are essential if you're going to have a happy life. And I'm going to use the word joy rather than happiness throughout, because my personal belief is that we weren't put on this earth to be happy, but to find joy. And there are things that bring us happiness in the moment, but joy is a little deeper. And as I thought of all of the troubles that are in the world and all the things that people are dealing with, illness and perhaps problems with family members and struggles financially. There are all kinds of things that would make you not happy because the situation is not a very positive one, and yet you can still find joy. So these are the 3 things that I think are essential for that. The first is to get out. And what do I mean by that? Well, I had a little interaction this week that was not very comfortable, and I'm the kind of person that tends to stew about those kinds of things, and I found myself stewing. And yet, when I got in the car to go to the grocery store and to run some errands, just being out away from my normal situation was all that I needed, to see some blue sky, to feel some breeze, and to get out into nature a little bit, even though I was in my car. So that's probably one of the least appreciated things that we can do to bring some joy into our lives. When you find that you're tending to go in a downward spiral, get out. Get out into nature a little bit and see if that doesn't help. The second thing is to get out of yourself. And by that I mean, think about who you can impact that's not you. You know, we are so focused on ourselves, and that's just human nature, to be focused on what I need and when I need it and how am I going to get it and all of that. And yet when we find ourselves focusing, even for a part of the day, on somebody else or some other cause or something like that, it tends to take that focus off of us and minimize some of those things that we would say cause us pain as opposed to joy. And the third thing is to get out of your head. Now, if you know me, you know I'm a planner from way back. I love to be in my head. And yet I find that when I'm overthinking something, I'm in the past or I'm pushing into the future, I'm not appreciating the present. And that's really where joy can be found. Not just the pursuit of happiness, but a true deep sense of joy. You know, when we pursue happiness, it's very fleeting. And I might say, okay, sleeping in and not going to my exercise class, that would make me happy. And it might make you happy to sleep in and not go to your exercise class. But what will bring you the lasting joy? Having a little longer life to spend with your grandchildren? That's going to be the joyful scenario. So happiness will be fleeting. Joy can be much, much deeper. So I told you these are not just quick and easy. If I only do these 3 things, then I will be happy or joyful. It's much more complicated than that. But these are the things that have been on my mind for the last week or so, and I hope they're helpful for you. Thanks for watching, and my hope is that you will have a very joyful week ahead.